Hello, my name is Ilona and today it's Monday, January 2nd, 2023. So happy new year to you all. I'm really looking forward to this year and I am actually doing a video sooner than I thought because here the New Year's Eve was actually quiet. I didn't think it would, but strangely enough, I actually managed to sleep a few hours, so that was interesting. So that's why I'm making this video today. I've been offline, so to speak, for the past few days and at least the last week, and that means that I wasn't paying attention to Telegram or any messages, things like that. I just wanted to unplug. I've been busy in my house, I've been cleaning up things. Saturday, I received a closet from Jysk, which is similar to IKEA. So I built a closet in 4 hours and my bag's not very happy about this. So I have to just be careful the next days what I'm doing and what movements I'm making. But I'm very proud that I managed to put it all together and it's now in my living room and I'm very happy with it. I placed books in there. I have a book closet myself, a small one, and there were too many books, so I needed space. And I've just been working through things in my house, things that I needed to look at, all these chores that you really don't want to do, but really needed to be done. And for 2023, I thought it was very symbolic to just pick my intention. And this is like a quartz. As you can see, it's humongous. I didn't notice that when I ordered it. So when it arrived, I was like, that's one big quartz. It's like, should I keep it or not? But I think it's beautiful. I just like, oh, it's amazing, but it's so big. So it's going to get a lot of attention. And I was like, you know what? Maybe this is the year to show ourselves who we are. We shouldn't make ourselves smaller anymore. And quartz is about clarity. This is really a stone to help you with that, and that's what I wish for 2023. Clarity for myself and for everyone around us, and in this world we really need to know what's going on and just be clear with everything. And the clearer we are in ourselves and with ourselves, the brighter we can shine. And I think that's very important, that we show ourselves to be authentic and not afraid of that people may be even noticing us, and we don't have to hide away anymore. So that's why I've kept it, and I think this is really for 2023, clarity. So that's my intention for this year. Clarity in myself, patterns in myself, but also clarity in this world. There's so much that needs to come out, so much truth that people really need to hear, and what they'll do with it, that's up to them, the clarity, but at least they will have the truth. So in this video, I actually, in my Dutch video, I shuffled the cards. So if you'd like to see that process, you can see it in my Dutch video. I looked at the energy of January. So I'm doing my month reading. And of course, the first row of 3 cards is the energy of January. The second row is like the blockage and the challenges. The third row is like the advice for the month, and the last row is more at the end of the month, which is the energy. And it was very interesting. At the end, the back of the deck, I was looking at the devil card, so I kind of put that one aside, and it was very interesting because the devil card to me is like, we're shining a light really at the dark and the dark energies. There's going to be clarity, and I think in January as well, and probably in 2023, I think a lot of things are going to come out. Like we've seen the past few months, so many things are coming out, and we really need clarity in this world. And you can only achieve clarity by people understanding what's been going on. What they'll do with that knowledge is up to each and every one of us, but at least the possibility will be there. And I see the dog agrees with me. I'm not sure if you can hear it, but there's something happening outside. Now, the first row is the energy of January. So that's the 3 of Cups, the Ace of Wands, and the Ace of Cups. So that's very interesting. We have the two aces. We also have in the card reading, actually in the advice, also an ace, the Ace of Pentacles. I will show you when I, of course, will talk about the advice. But these first three cards really show the energy of January, this new beginning, because ultimately January is, of course, the first month of the new year. A lot of people will start like, well, what do I want in this year? How do I want to proceed? And there's going to be a new energetic beginning, and a new beginning just emotional wise, that we connect with our emotions. It's a chance to do things differently, to connect with people more, enjoying each other's company. So I think this is a very important month in that changes can really happen now. There's this energy, new ways of looking at things and new ways of connecting. And I think so that January is quite hopeful. That's what it feels like to me, at least. Hopeful month. Things can change, different energy, different, how to say this, new beginnings. So that's very interesting. The challenges, and this is very interesting as well, is the Two of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, and we have the Page of Pentacles. These are all pentacle cards. And pentacles represent the element earth. So this is about material things. This is about health. And I think that's going to be a big challenge for people, especially with the damage, with the stings are coming out. We're seeing it more and more. People are dealing with financial matters. This is really about finding balance in this, making a new plan and really looking at things from, that financial side, and especially the materialistic side. We are all connected. So in a way, what I mean is that we are spiritual beings having a human experience, and materialistic things, it's all energy ultimately. So how you deal with your financial situation or with health and things like that, it has to do with your energy. Ultimately, it has to do with energy. So it's very important to get clarity in how you deal with your body. How do you treat your body? What's, of course, a lot of people are still not, want to know about what's happening with the stings. Things like that will come out. It will force them in a way to look at certain things. Of course, ultimately, it will be up to them what they're going to do with the knowledge. But more and more things will come out, about financial things, about health things like the stings and things that's surrounding that, the damage about that. So I think for a lot of people, it will be a chance, a new opportunity to look at things differently, especially the financial part, because this is the advice. We have the Ace of Pentacles as advice, the Ten of Cups, and the High Priest. Very important. Look at things differently. I think it's very important that we start to understand that if we really follow our dreams, follow what's really important to us, our life's mission, energy will flow. We will be taken care of. A lot of people, and I've been I've been brought up with all these poverty thoughts, like, well, I grew up poor, so we didn't have a lot of money, so we always had to work hard to get money. And obviously there's nothing wrong with understanding that you have to put in some things to get something in return. And ultimately, it's really about what you believe you deserve. And if you got the message that you're worthless, that you really have to work really, really hard and you may get some money, there are all these things in your mind that will block you, because ultimately we are abundance. As spiritual beings, we are abundant beings. So really it can just flow freely if we are open for that. We don't have to work hard to get things done, especially when you follow your heart. It doesn't feel like you're working very hard because you're doing something you really love. So I think a lot of people, the advice for this month is to look at their lives, see this as a new opportunity to deal with your health differently. Maybe you want to take better care of yourself, and that's very important, because if your energy, you're physically in a better shape, then of course you will get more energy in return as well. Things will flow better for you as well. See if what you're doing, your job, is it really giving you what you need? Is it really making you happy? And just in your context and friends around you, are you really happy in the position you're in? And if you're not, change things. Look at, especially the high priest is also about, what are your values? What is important to you? Start living that. Start showing that. Get clarity in what's important to you. Get clarity in what makes you happy. And follow the line or the steps to get you there. Very important. We need to shine a light, of course, also on the dark energies in a way in ourselves. The old convictions we still carry around with us. Because this really January is shining a light on these dark energies in ourselves, but also around ourselves. By really stepping into ourselves and really shining, we will create clarity in the world around us. Very, very important. So I think the advice is really to look at things when you are in situations financially, really see like, okay, what's going on? What kind of convictions do I have? How do I feel about money in itself? There are a lot of people that still see money as something awful when really it's just energy. That's what it is. Energy. It's really neutral. It's what you do with it that makes the difference. Ultimately, everything is energy. So the last three cards are the Eight of Swords, the Six of Cups, and the Eight of Cups. So at the end of January, of course, there will be people still stuck in their way of victimhood, that they just, how to say it, get more negative. Not everyone will take these new energies or these aces to really change their life. So they will feel like they're still stuck in the same way. So it's very important that if you do feel right now like you're in this position, really work with yourself this coming month. And then you, of course, see the changes around us. And so at the end of the month, we'll probably see worldwide still a lot of people that will feel like they can't go anywhere. They're still stuck. But we're moving away from this. So ultimately, I think a lot of people can really grow in this next month in January, just by really accepting these energies, changing things. It's so important. If we keep doing the same thing we've been doing, that's, I think, the ultimate madness because of insanity. I think it's the something with insanity that you do keep doing the same thing and you will have the same results. So we really need to change that. And we have this opportunity now in January to really change that. I do believe that a lot of things about children are going to come out at the end of the month. There will be a lot of things coming out. This is also about connecting with your inner child. And if you truly want to change things, if you truly want to leave things behind, it is important to make that connection with yourself, with, of course, your emotions, your feelings, and also the parts that you may have left behind in your youth. You know, we call that the inner child that needs to, we need to work through that, the inner work. But I think at the end of January, we are moving away from a lot of things. And I think we're going to see that worldwide as well, that we are leaving things behind us. But I do believe that January is the start of shining a light on the darkness even more and really getting clarity what's going on. So I do see January is very promising. I do have to, I don't know if you noticed that yourself, but I'm very hopeful for this year. I do not expect this year to immediately everything will be all right, but there's still this, I think we're really going to make big changes this year. And maybe things will be completely different at the end of the year. Of course, that's what I'm hoping for. But I do have a feeling that this is going to be an incredible year where we create clarity. And if you want to change things, you need clarity. You need to know who you are, where you stand, and what you want to manifest in this world. The clarity will bring us really the new world we want. So I think that's very important. So I'm very, very hopeful for 2023. And I'd like to leave it at this and hope to see you in another video. Bye.